Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Sonar, this is the captain. Investigate arc. Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 164. Range 1,700 yards.
Bridge, combat. New surface contact from radar. Bearing 164.
Range 1,700 yards.
Fire.
I designate contact. Able. Time 12:54.
Fire.
Combat sonar. Investigating arc. 0, 5, 4
Fire.
through 2, 3, 4. Sonar eye.
Stand by to fire. Start tracking contact. Target acquired.
Contact. Able.
Fire.
Now bears
On target.
157. Range
Fire.
1,500 yards.
Target bearing 152. Range 1,400 yards. Fire.
Contact. Able. Now
Fire.
bears 1, 4,
Fire.
5. Range
On target. Fire.
1,200 yards.
Target bearing 1, 3. On target. On target. Fire. Fire.
Hard left rudder. Hard left rudder. Aye, sir. Rudder amidships. Rudder amidships. Aye, sir. Lost contact. Able. Last bearing 145. Last range 1,100 yards. Hard left rudder. Hard left rudder. Aye, sir. All engines ahead. 2/3.
All engines ahead 2/3. Aye, sir.
All engines ahead standard.
All engines ahead standard. Aye, sir.
Steady as she goes. Aye. Steady on course. 1, 2, 6.
Bridge, poor lookout. Object 1/2 to the horizon. Bearing 114.
Ahead.
Appears to be periscope feather. Bridge, poor lookout. Object 1/2 to the horizon. Bearing 114. Appears to be periscope feather.
All engines ahead. 2/3.
All engines ahead 2/3. Aye, sir.
Hard left rudder. Hard left rudder. Aye, sir. All engines ahead standard.
All engines ahead standard. Aye, sir.
Steady as she goes. Aye. Steady on course. 0, 7, 4. Hard left rudder. Hard left rudder. Aye, sir. Steady as she goes. Aye. Steady on course. 0, 6, 2. All engines ahead. Fire 1.
All engines ahead.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Midships. Fire 2. Aye, sir. Fire 3. Hard right combat sonar. New sonar contact. Bearing 139. Range 2,800 yards.
Bridge, combat. New contact from sonar. Bearing
Fire 1.
139. Range 2,800 yards. I designate contact Baker. Time 12:57.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Oil slick.
Fire 2.
2, 4. Bridge.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 142. Range 2,700 yards. Fire 1. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 142. Range 2,700 yards. Very strong propeller noise. Combat sonar. Lost contact. Baker. Last bearing 142. Last range 2,500 yards. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Ready depth charges. Medium pattern. New course 142. Course 142. Aye, sir. All engines ahead standard.
All engines ahead
All
standard.
escorts.
Aye, sir.
Contact cable has most likely been sunk by a bloodhound. Good job.
Stand by to fire. Try to fire.
Combat sonar. Regain contact. Baker. Bearing 143.
Range 2,000 yards. Hard left rudder. Hard left rudder. Aye, sir. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 143. Range 1,600 yards. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 145. Range 1,600 yards. Bearing steady. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 154. Range 1,300 yards. Estimated depth shallow. Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 217. Range 5,200 yards.
Bridge, combat. New surface contact from radar. Bearing 217. Range 5,200 yards. I designate contact Charlie. Time 13:0.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 167. Range 1,200 yards. Wake on left cut.
Antler, this is Bloodhound. Engage contact. Charlie.
Roger. Antler and combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 183. Range 1,100 yards. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 187. Range 1,100 yards. Very strong propeller noise. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 204. Range 900 yards. Wake on left cut. Aye. Steady on course 198. All engines ahead 2/3.
All engines ahead, 2/3. Aye, sir.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 207. Range 500 yards. Estimated depth shallow. All engines ahead 1/3.
All engines.
Lost contact. Charlie. Last bearing 238. Last range 4,700 yards. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 210. Range 300 yards. Bearing steady. 1. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Hard right rudder. Hard right rudder. Aye, sir. Rudder amidships. Rudder amidships. Aye, sir. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Fire 2. Now bears 219. Range 100 yards. Very strong propeller noise.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Charlie.
Fire
bearing
1.
240. Range 5,000 yards from Bloodhound.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Combat sonar. Lost contact. Baker. Last bearing. Fire 219. Last range 100 yards. Combat sonar. Regain contact. Baker. Bearing 007. Range 30 yards. Combat sonar. Lost contact. Baker. Last bearing 007. Last range 30 yards.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Oil
Fire
bearing 021. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Charlie. Last known at bearing 242. Range 4,800 yards.
Fire 1.
From Bloodhound. Bridge, starboard lookout. Oil slick bearing 023.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Charlie, bearing 2 4, 3, range 4,800 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler made a depth charge attack on contact. Charlie. Unknown.
Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 178. Range 2,900 yards.
Bridge, combat. New surface contact from radar. Bearing 178. Range 2,900 yards. I designate contact dog. Time 13:4.
Hockey, this is Bloodhound. Attack your contact.
Acknowledged. All engines ahead 1/3.
All engines ahead 1/3. Aye, sir.
Ready depth charges, medium pattern. Sonar, this is the captain. Investigate arc 160-2340. Investigating arc 160 through 3. Fire 140. Aye, sir. Ready depth charges, medium pattern. Fire 1. Ready depth charges, medium pattern.
Maple, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to new station.
Roger. Maple maneuvering to new station.
Mountie, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to assigned station.
Roger. Mounting maneuvering to assigned station. The head, 2/3.
All engines ahead 2.
Fire 1.
Aye, sir.
Combat sonar. Regain contact. Baker. Bearing 223. Range 100 yards. Ready depth charges. Medium pattern. Rudder amidships. Rudder fire 2. Aye, sir. All engines ahead. Ready depth charges. Medium pattern. Combat sonar. Lost contact. Baker. Last bearing 236. Last range 30 yards. All engines ahead 1/3.
All engines ahead 1/3. Aye, sir.
Final depth charges. Medium pattern. All engines back full.
All engines back full. Aye, sir.
Hard left rudder. Hard left rudder. Aye, sir. Hard right rudder. Hard right rudder. Aye, sir.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Floating debris. Bearing 016.
Amidships. Aye, sir. All engines ahead 1/3.
All engines ahead.
Ready
1/3.
depth charges.
Aye, sir.
Medium pattern. Ready depth charges. Medium pattern. Hard right rudder. Hard right rudder. Aye, sir. Ready depth charges. Medium pattern. Steady as she goes. Aye.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Charlie.
Fire 2.
Last known at bearing 242. Range 5,800 yards from Bloodhound.
Steady as she goes. Fire 1. Ready depth charges. Medium pattern.
9.
Fire 2. Fire 3. Final depth charges. Medium pattern. charges, medium pattern.
Bloodhound, fire 2. Mountee regained contact. Charlie, bearing 245. Range 5,600 yards from Bloodhound.
Ready depth charges, deep pattern. All engines ahead 1/3.
All engines ahead 1/3.
Ready depth
Aye, sir.
charges, deep pattern. Ready depth charges, deep pattern. Ready depth charges, deep pattern. Fire 1. Combat sonar, new sonar fire 1. Bearing 157. Range 3,200 yards.
Bridge, combat. New contact from sonar.
Bearing
Fire
157. Range 3,200 yards. I designate contact. Easy. Time 13:11.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey regained contact. Dog,
Fire 1.
bearing 232. Range 2,900 yards from Bloodhound.
Ready depth charges, deep pattern. Fire 2. Combat sonar, contact, easy. Now bears 1-5. Fire 3. Range 3,100 yards. Estimated depth, shallow. Ready depth charges, deep pattern. Fire 2. Combat sonar, contact, easy. Now bears 1-5. Fire 1-5. Range 3,100 yards. Combat sonar, contact, easy. Now bears 1-5. Range 5,100 yards. Very strong propeller noise. Ready depth charges, deep pattern. Fire 3. Combat sonar, contact, easy. Now bears 1-5-4. Range 3,000 yards. Combat sonar, lost contact, easy. Last bearing 1-5-4. Last range 2,800 yards. Ready depth charges, shallow pattern.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler made a depth charge attack on contact. Charlie. Unknown results.
Hard right rudder.
Hard right rudder. Aye, sir.
Hard left rudder.
Hard left rudder. Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 212. Range 6,600 yards. Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey lost contact. Dog, last known bearing 235. Range 2,900 yards from Bloodhound.
Bridge, combat. New surface contact from radar. Bearing 212. Range 6,600 yards. I designate contact. Fox. Time 13:13. Sonar, combat.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey regained contact. Dog, bearing 236. Range 3,300 yards from Bloodhound.
Combat sonar, investigating arc 198 through 018. Sonar, combat sonar, regain contact. Dog, bearing 237. Range 3,400 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey made a depth charge attack on contact. Dog, unknown results.
Mountie reporting.
Mountie.
Combat
This is
sonar.
Bloodhound.
Contact.
Attack
Dog.
Fox.
Now bears 2, 3, 7. Range 3,600 yards. Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie lost contact. Charlie. Last known at bearing 251. Range 6,000 yards from Bloodhound. Combat sonar. Lost contact. Dog. Last bearing 237. Last range 3,300 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey now has sonar contact. Dog, bearing 238. Range 3,600 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey now has sonar contact. Dog, bearing 238. Range 3,800 yards from Bloodhound.
Roger. Mountie attacking contact. Fox.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey now has sonar contact. Dog, bearing 238. Range 3,900 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple regain contact. Easy. Bearing 177. Range 3,200 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Charlie, last known at bearing 253. Range 6,300 yards from Bloodhound.
Sonar, combat.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey now has sonar contact. Dog, bearing 237. Range 4,000 yards from Bloodhound.
Combat sonar. Investigating.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Charlie, bearing 253. Range 6,300 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Antler.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey now has sonar contact. Dog, bearing 237. Range 4,000 yards from Bloodhound.
Fire 1. Hard right rudder. Hard right rudder. Aye, sir. Fire 2. This is Mountie. Mountie regained. Contact Fox. Bearing 229. Range 5,800 yards from Bloodhound.
Bridge, starboard look.
Fire 3.
Ship, CBDR. Bearing 316. Range closing quickly. I say again, CBDR.
Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 258. Range 7,900 yards.
Bridge, combat. New surface contact from radar. Bearing 258. Range 7,900 yards. I designate contact George. Time 13:17.
Bridge, port lookout, oil slick. Bearing 2,
Fire 1.
5, 0.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey now has sonar contact. Dog,
Fire 2.
336. Range 4,000 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Hockey.
Fire
Hockey
3.
lost contact. Dog, last known bearing 236. Range 4,000 yards from Bloodhound.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Merchant ship, CBDR. Bearing 310. Range closing quickly. I say again, CBDR.
Combat Fire 2. Gain contact. Easy. Bearing 176. Range Fire 3,300 yards. Combat sonar. Lost contact. Easy. Last bearing 176. Last range 3,000 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple now has sonar contact. Easy. Bearing 175. Range 3,400 yards from Bloodhound.
2.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple now has sonar contact. Easy. Bearing 177. Range
Fire 3.
3,600 yards from Bloodhound.
Bridge, port lookout, floating debris.
Lost contact. George. Last bearing 253. Last range 6,400 yards. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple now has sonar contact. Easy. Bearing 181.
Fire 1.
Range 3,700 yards from Bloodhound.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Fire 2. All engines back full.
All engines back 2/3. Aye, sir.
has sonar contact. Easy. Bearing 184. Range 3,600 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie lost contact. Fox. Last known at bearing 225. Range 5,900 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie regained. Contact Fox. Bearing 225. Range 5,900 yards from Bloodhound.
Sonar, this is the captain. Investigate ARC 0562236. Investigating ARC 056 through
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple now has sonar contact. Easy. Bearing 186. Range 3,600 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey regained contact. Dog, bearing 236. Range 4,600 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey lost contact. Dog, last known bearing 236. Range 4,600 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie made a death charge attack.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple now has sonar contact. Easy. Bearing 187. Range 3,700 yards from Bloodhound.
Sonar, combat. Investigate ARC 082.
Through 262.
Combat sonar. Investigating ARC 082 through 262. Sonar I.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler made a depth charge attack on contact. Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple now has sonar contact. Easy. Bearing 188. Range 3,700 yards from Bloodhound.
Hockey, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to new station.
Roger. Hockey maneuvering to new station.
Hockey, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to station. Bearing 166. Range 4,800.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple now has sonar contact. Easy. Bearing 189. Range 3,700 yards from Bloodhound.
Roger. Hockey maneuvering to station. Bearing 166. Range 4,800 yards from guide. Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey made a depth charge attack on contact. Dog, sonar reports sounds of a sinking submarine.
Hockey, this is Bloodhound. Take new station.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple now has sonar contact. Easy. Bearing 189. Range 3,700 yards from Bloodhound.
Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 171. Range 7,000 yards. Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey regained contact. George, bearing 250. Range 6,900 yards from Bloodhound.
Bridge, combat. New surface contact from radar. Bearing
171. Range 7,000 yards. I designate contact.
How? Time 13:22.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple now has sonar contact. Easy. Bearing 192. Range 3,700 yards from Bloodhound.
Roger. Hockey taking station.
Hockey, this is Bloodhound. Attack contact. Charlie.
Roger. Hockey attacking contact. Charlie.
Hockey, this is Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple now has sonar contact. Easy. Bearing 194. Range 3,600 yards from Bloodhound.
Roger. Hockey engaging contact. George.
All escorts. Contact Dog has most likely been sunk by Hockey. Good job.
Sonar, combat. Investigate ARC 119 through 299.
Combat sonar. Investigating ARC 1.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple now has sonar contact. Easy. Bearing 196. Range 3,600 yards from Bloodhound.
Combat sonar. Regain contact. Easy. Bearing 196. Range 3,600 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey lost contact. George. Last known bearing 251. Range 6,800 yards from Bloodhound.
Combat sonar. Contact. Easy. Now bears 198. Range 3,500 yards. Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie lost contact. Fox. Last known at bearing 226. Range 5,500 yards from Bloodhound. Combat sonar. Contact. Easy. Now bears 199. Range 3,500 yards.
Estimated depth, shallow.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie regained. Contact Fox. Bearing 226. Range 5,500 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Charlie. Last known at bearing 250. Range 7,000 yards from Bloodhound.
Hockey, this is Bloodhound.
Your combat sonar. Contact. Easy. Now bears 2. Fire 2. Range 3,500 yards. Combat sonar. Contact. Easy. Now bears 2. Range 3,500 yards. Estimated depth shallow.
Roger. Hockey engaging.
Hockey, this is Bloodhound. Proceed to engage contact. George.
Roger. Hockey
Fire
engaging
2.
contact. George.
Sonar. This is combat sonar. Lost contact. Easy. Last bearing 2. Last range 3,200 yards. Investigating arc 1, 2, 5 through 3, 0, 5. Aye, sir. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Ready depth charges. Medium pattern.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler made a depth charge attack on contact. Charlie. Sonar reports sound of a sinking submarine.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple made a depth charge attack on contact. Easy. Sonar reports sounds of a sinking submarine.
Maple, this is Bloodhound. Attack your contact.
Acknowledged.
All escorts. Contact Charlie has most likely been sunk by Antler. Good job.
Fire 1.
All escorts. Contact Easy has most likely been sunk by Maple. Well done.
Fire 2. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Fire 3. All engines stop.
All engines stop. Aye, sir.
Maple, reporting.
Maple, this is Bloodhound. Engage contact. How?
Roger. Maple engaging contact. How?
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie lost contact. Fox. Last known at bearing 228. Range 5,600 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie regained. Contact Fox. Bearing 228. Range 5,600 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie lost contact. Fox. Last known at bearing 228. Range 5,700 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie regained. Contact Fox. Bearing 227. Range 5,700 yards from Bloodhound. Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 213. Range 7,600 yards.
Bridge combat. New surface contact from radar. Bearing 213. Range 7,600 yards. I designate contact. Item. Time 13:28.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie made a depth charge attack on contact. Fox. Unknown results.
Hard left rudder. Aye. Steady on course 178. Hard left rudder. Hard right rudder. Aye, sir. Rudder amidships. Rudder amidships. Aye, sir. Hard left rudder. Hard
Lost contact. How? Last bearing 212. Last range, 5,100 yards.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Object 1/2 to the horizon. Bearing 352. Appears to be. Periscope feather.
Rudder amidships. Aye, sir. All engines back full.
All engines back full. Aye, sir.
Hard right rudder. Hard right rudder. Aye, sir. Steady as she goes. Aye. Steady on course 172. Hard left rudder. Aye. Steady on course 169. All engines ahead, 2/3.
All engines ahead, 2/3.
Ready depth charges, shallow pattern. Combat sonar, regain contact. Baker, bearing 332. Range 100 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple regaining contact. How? Bearing 210. Range 6,100 yards from Bloodhound.
Combat sonar, lost contact. Baker, last bearing 332. Last range 100 yards.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Oil slick, bearing 239.
Ready depth charges, shallow pattern. All engines ahead standard.
All engines ahead, standard. Aye, sir.
All engines ahead, 2/3.
All engines
Fire
ahead,
1.
2/3. Aye, sir.
Rudder amidships. Rudder amidships. Aye, sir. Hard right rudder. Hard right rudder. Aye, sir. Rudder amidships. Fire 2. Rudder amidships. Aye, sir. Fire 1. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Hard right rudder. Hard right Fire 2. Aye, sir. Steady as she goes. Aye. Steady on course 1. Fire 3. All engines ahead 1/3.
All escorts. Contact Baker has most likely been sunk by a bloodhound. Good job.
Fire 1. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. All engines ahead flank. Fire 2.
All engines ahead, flank. Aye, sir.
Hard right rudder. Hard right rudder. Aye, sir. Fire 3.
Antler, reporting.
Antler, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to new station.
Roger. Antler maneuvering to new station.
Antler, this is Bloodhound. Engage contact. Item.
Roger. Antler engaging contact. Item.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie lost contact. Fox, last known at bearing 220. Range 6,300 yards from Bloodhound. Lost contact. Item, last bearing 225. Last range 6,900 yards. Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie regained. Contact Fox. Bearing 219. Range 6,100 yards from Bloodhound.
Sonar. This is the captain. Investigate arc 3362156. Investigating arc 336 through 156. Aye, sir.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie made a depth charge attack on contact. Fox. Unknown results.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple made a depth charge attack on contact. How? Unknown results.
Surface radar has regained contact. George, bearing 245. Range 6,600 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Item, bearing 232. Range 7,000 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Item, last known at bearing 236. Range 7,000 yards from Bloodhound.
All engines ahead 1/3.
All engines ahead, 1/3. Aye, sir.
Antler, this is Bloodhound. Proceed to engage contact. George.
Roger. Antler engaging contact. George.
Maple, this is Bloodhound. Proceed to engage contact. Hal.
Roger. Maple engaging contact. How?
Mountie, this is Bloodhound. Attack.
Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 345. Range 3,300 yards.
Bridge, combat. New surface contact from radar. Bearing 345. Range 3,300 yards. I designate contact. Jig. Time 13:35.
Acknowledged. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler made a depth charge attack on contact. Item. Sonar reports sound of a sinking submarine.
All escorts. Contact item has most likely been sunk by Antler. Well done.
Stand by to fire. Stand by to fire. Stand by to fire.
Hard left rudder. Hard left rudder. Aye, sir. Rudder amidships. Rudder amidships. Aye, sir.
Stand by to fire. Fire.
Lost contact.
Fire.
George, last bearing 244. Last range
Fire.
7,900 yards.
Fire.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey regained contact. George, bearing 2.
Fire.
Range 8. Range 9,000 yards from Bloodhound.
On target. Fire. On target. Fire. Fire. Start tracking contact.
Lost contact. Jig.
Fire.
Last bearing 344. Last range 700 yards.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Object 1/2 to the horizon. Bearing 347. Appears to be periscope feather.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple lost contact. How? Last known at bearing 216. Range 6,700 yards from Bloodhound. Target acquired.
Bridge, port lookout. Floating to
Bridge, starboard lookout. Object 1/3 to the horizon. Bearing 004. Appears to be periscope feather.
Sonar. This is the captain. Investigate.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple regain contact. How? Bearing 213. Range 7,000 yards from Bloodhound.
Investigating arc 296 Fire 1 through 026. Fire 2. Aye, sir.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple made a depth charge
Fire
attack
3.
on contact. How? Unknown results.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Fire 1. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Fire 2. Fire 3. Steady as she goes. Aye. Steady on course 154. All engines back full.
All engines back full. Aye, sir. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler made a depth charge attack on contact. George. Unknown results.
Sonar, this is the captain. Perform active search. 1352225.
Active search.
168 through 258. Aye, sir.
Sonar, combat. Investigate arc 150.
Through 240.
Combat sonar. Investigating arc 150 through 240. Sonar eye. Combat sonar. New sonar contact. Bearing 233. Range 300 yards.
Chevron 7 has been torpedoed and is taking on water.
All engines back full.
All engines back full. Aye, sir.
Combat sonar.
Lost contact. Jig. Last bearing. 233. Last range.
200 yards.
We've lost Chevron 7. All ships. Maneuver to avoid.
All engines ahead 1/3.
All engines ahead 1/3. Aye, sir.
Sonar. This is the captain. Perform active search. 1922282.
Active search. 192.
Through.
Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 158. Range 9,800 yards.
Bridge combat. New surface contact from radar. Bearing 158. Range 9,800 yards. I designate contact. King. Time 13:41.
Hockey, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to pick up survivors from Chevron 7, bearing 265, range 4,800 yards. From guide.
Roger. Hockey searching. Chevron 7. Position for survivors. Bearing 265. Range 4,800 yards. From guide.
Sonar. This is the captain. Perform active search. 1472327. Active search. 147 through 327. Aye, sir. Steady as she goes. Aye. Steady on course.
Bloodhound,
2.
this is Antler. Antler made a depth charge attack on contact. George. Unknown results.
Hard left rudder. Hard left rudder. Aye, sir.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey lost contact. George. Last known bearing 231. Range from Bloodhound.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Floating debris. Bearing 276.
Rudder amidships. Rudder amidships. Aye, sir.
Surface radar has regained contact. How? Bearing 211. Range 7,200 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple lost contact. How? Last known at bearing 211. Range 7,200 yards.
Fire 1.
From Bloodhound.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Rudder amidships. Fire 2. Amidships. Aye, sir. Fire 3. New course. 150. Course 150. Aye, sir. Fire 1.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie lost contact. Fox. Last known
Fire
at
2.
bearing 215. Range 6,300 yards from Bloodhound. Surface radar has regained contact. Fox, bearing 216. Range 6,700 yards. Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey regained contact. George,
Fire
bearing 233. Range 9,900 yards from Bloodhound.
Ready depth charges. Shallow fire 2. Fire 3. Fire 1.
Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey lost contact. George, last known bearing 236.
Fire 2.
Range 9,800 yards from Bloodhound.
Ready depth charges. Fire medium pattern. medium pattern. Fire 2. New course 151. Course 1. Fire 3. Aye, sir. Fire 1.
Penny Farthing has been torpedoed and is on
Fire
fire.
2. Fire 3.
Hockey reporting.
Hockey, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to pick up survivors from Chevron 7, bearing 257, range 3,500 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. George, last known at bearing 244, range 9,800 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. George, bearing 245, range 9,800 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. George, last known at bearing 245, range 9,800 yards from Bloodhound.
We've lost Penny Farthing. All ships, maneuver to avoid.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. George, bearing 247, range 9,800 yards from Bloodhound.
Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 180. Range 7,700 yards.
Bridge, combat. New surface contact from radar. Bearing 180. Range 7,700 yards. I designate contact love. Time 13:46.
Roger. Hockey searching. Penny Farthing. Position for survivors. Bearing 269. Range 3,900 yards. From guide.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler made a depth charge attack on contact. George, unknown results.
Stand by to fire.
New course 140. Course 140. Aye, sir. Hard left rudder. Hard left rudder. Aye, sir. Steady as she goes. Aye. Steady on course 139.
Lost contact. How? Last bearing 242. Last range 3,600 yards. Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey regained contact. How? Bearing 247. Range 4,000 yards from Bloodhound. Lost contact. King. Last bearing 135. Last range 1,500 yards.
Bridge, port lookout. Object 1/2 to the horizon. Bearing 1, 2, 3. Appears to be periscope feather.
Hard left rudder. Hard left rudder. Aye, sir.
Bridge, port lookout. Object 1/3 to the horizon. Bearing 109. Appears to be periscope feather.
Fire 1. Hard left rudder. Hard left rudder. Aye, sir. Fire 2. Ahead. 2/3.
All engines ahead, 2/3.
Fire depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Mountie picking up survivors from Chevron 7.
Bridge, port lookout. Oil slick. Bearing 283.
Surface radar has regained contact. Jig, bearing 328. Range 4,600 yards.
2.
Lost contact. Fox, last bearing 2.
Fire
4. Last range 5,200 yards.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Contact. Jig now bears 327. Range
Fire 1.
4,500 yards. Mountie, finish picking up survivors from Chevron 7.
Mountie, this is Bloodhound. Proceed to
Fire
engage.
2.
Roger. Mountie engaging.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Contact. Jig now bears 326. Range 4,000 yards.
Fire 1. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. George, last known at bearing 255, range from Bloodhound.
Contact. Jig now bears 331. 3,600 yards.
Fire 1. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Left rudder. Aye, sir.
All engines ahead. 2/3.
All engines ahead, 2/3.
Fire
Aye,
2.
sir.
Contact, jig, now bears 336. Range 3,000.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. George, bearing
Fire
2.
3. Fire 1.
6. Range from Bloodhound.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler made a depth charge attack on contact. George.
Surface radar has regained contact. Fox,
Fire
bearing
2.
2, forward 1. Range 5,200 yards.
Mountie, this is Bloodhound. Attack contact, jig.
Roger. Mountie attacking contact. Jig. Contact, jig, now bears
Fire
338. Range 3,500 yards.
Mountie, this is Bloodhound. Engage contact, Fox.
Roger. Mountie engaging contact. Fox. Contact, jig, now bears 338. Range 3,400 yards.
Stand by to fire. Target bearing 337. Range 3,000.
Fire 1.
yards. Fire.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Fire.
Contact, jig, now bears
Fire.
336. Range
Fire
3,200 yards.
Fire. Fire. 335. Range 3,100 yards. Fire. Fire. Fire.
Fire 1. Ready depth charge.
Lost contact. Fox, last bearing 2,
Fire.
forward 2. Last range 4,700 yards.
Fire.
Contact,
Fire 2.
jig, now bears 334.
Fire.
Range 2,800 yards.
Stand by to fire. Target bearing 335. Range 2,700 yards. Start tracking contact.
Fire
Target
3.
acquired.
Lost contact. Jig. Last
Fire
bearing. 336. Last range. 2,300 yards.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. All engines back full.
All engines back full. Aye, sir.
Sergeant Sullivan has been torpedoed and is taking on water.
Mountie reporting. Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie regained. Contact Fox. Bearing 234. Range 4,900 yards from Bloodhound. Lost contact. Love. Last bearing 227. Last range 5,600 yards.
Chaplain O'Malley has been torpedoed and is taking on water. We've lost Sergeant Sullivan. All ships, maneuver to avoid.
Rudder amidships.
Rudder amidship.
We've lost Chaplain O'Malley. All ships,
Fire 1.
maneuver to avoid.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Sonar. This is the captain. Perform active search. 099.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. George, last known at bearing 251. Range from Bloodhound.
Active search. 099 through 279. Aye, sir.
Bloodhound.
Combat sonar. New sonar contact. Bearing 111. Range 400 yards. Hard left rudder.
Surface radar has regained contact. Jig, bearing 338. Range 1,800 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. George, bearing 251. Range from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is
Fire
Antler.
1.
Antler made a depth charge attack on contact. George, unknown results.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Ready depth charges. Combat sonar. Contact. King. Now bears 0. Fire 2. Range 400 yards. Very strong propeller noise.
Stand by to fire.
Bridge, poor lookout. Object, 1/3 to the horizon.
Fire 3.
0, 5, 8. Appears to be periscope feather.
Dr. Jackson has been torpedoed and is taking on water.
Combat sonar. Contact. King. Now bears 042. Range 300 yards. Contact increasing depth. Steady as she goes. Aye. Steady on course 0, 2, 1. All engines ahead 2/3.
All engines ahead, 2/3. Aye, sir.
Combat sonar 1. Contact. King. Now bears 1, 1, 1. Range fire 2, 100 yards. Contact increasing depth.
We've lost Dr. Jackson. All
Fire
ships
3.
maneuver to avoid.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Surface radar has regained contact. Love, bearing 232. Range 6,900 yards.
Combat sonar. Contact. King. Fire 1. Now bears 1, 6, 7. Range 200 yards. Fire 2. Propeller noise.
Roger. Lost contact. Jig. Last bearing 316. Last range 900 yards.
Hockey, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to pick up survivors from Penny Farthing. Bearing 098. Range 2000.
Combat sonar. Contact. King. Now bears 196. Range 300 yards. Contact increasing depth.
Roger. Bloodhound, this is Hockey. Hockey lost contact. How? Last known bearing 249. Range 4,700 yards from Bloodhound.
Hockey, this is Bloodhound. Take new station in convoy screen.
Roger. Hockey taking station.
Combat sonar.
Bloodhound.
Contact.
Engage
King.
contact.
Now bears 227. Range 300 yards. Wake on left cut.
Roger. Hockey engaging contact. Love.
Antler, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to pick up survivors from Chaplain O'Malley. Bearing 272. Range 6,700.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple lost contact. How? Last known at bearing 251. Range 4,700 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Maple.
Fire
Maple
1.
regaining contact. How? Bearing 251. Range 4,700
Fire
yards
2.
from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple lost contact. How? Last known at bearing
Fire 3.
252. Range 4,700 yards from Bloodhound.
Surface radar has regained contact. Jig, bearing 315. Range 1,200 yards.
Combat sonar. Contact. King. Now bears 000. Range 100 yards. Contact increasing depth.
Roger. Antler searching. Chaplain O'Malley. Position for survivors. Bearing 272.
Combat sonar. Contact. King. Now bears 063. Range 300 yards. Wake on left cut.
Lost contact. Jig. Last bearing 315. Last range 1,100 yards.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Object 1/2 to the horizon. Bearing 333. Appears to be periscope feather.
Ready depth combat sonar. Contact. King. Now bears 111. Range 500 yards. Estimated depth medium. Ready depth charges medium pattern.
Antler, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to new station.
Roger. Antler maneuvering to new station.
Maple, this is Bloodhound. Proceed to engage.
Roger. Maple engaging.
Antler, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to pick up survivors.
Combat sonar. Contact. King. Now bears 142. Range 400 yards. Contact increasing depth.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie lost contact. Fox. Last known at bearing 232. Range 5,300 yards from Bloodhound.
Roger. Antler searching. Chaplain O'Malley. Position for survivors. Bearing 2.
Combat sonar. Contact. King. Now bears 155. Range 300 yards. Estimated depth medium.
All escorts, contact POW has most likely been sunk by Maple. Congratulations to your crew.